it.
You should have heard him, man. He's thick. I could hear him stepping on the bridge coming over me.
I think he just went up there. Oh, that's funny. We got cows. There they go. Hi, cows. I thought I would see more wildlife out here, not cows. I haven't seen a deer yet. Comments on Far Out say this creek's dry. Water. So why am I carrying an extra 12 pounds? God. I don't think it rained, so I don't know why. But whatever. Action shot. Let's see if I can do this on film. Okay. Very graceful. Very graceful. I was down in those fields this morning. I can feel the altitude a little bit. But that's not gonna stop me. Nope. I love these rocks. I might make it a good t-shirt. I love rocks. You heard it here first, folks. Good morning. It's day 49. I know I have a black shirt on. It's very exciting. This is my new sleep shirt because it gets colder up here. And it's working out great. Day 49, there's a lake like 20 miles away. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it today, but that'd be awesome. I'm just kind of taking my time this morning. It's beautiful out here. It doesn't feel like the desert where we're in a rush to move because of the hot sun. So I'm having like oatmeal. This is what Old Spice does every morning, is oatmeal and coffee, and I just never could do it. I was always in a hurry, but today I'm doing it because it's day 49. We're celebrating day 49. Anyways, what else to share? Monique shared a story yesterday. She said I could tell you all. After the mountain lion scare, everyone's been on high alert, and she had her flashlight on, I think it was 2 nights ago, and she saw some more eyes, and she thought it was a deer this time. But then she saw something else, and she just started screaming at it. It was, reflecting back at her, and so she's like, "Get out of here, mate!" And all this stuff, and just, probably some cursing and stuff in there too. But then she realized it was the PCT reflective marker on a trail sign, which I thought was kind of funny. But anyways, good morning, and we're gonna move out soon. Old Spice and Beaver are going to Lone Pine to get packages and resupply, and I think the rest of us are going to kind of slowly move forward towards Mount Whitney. When I used to go backpacking, I would always take these packets, and Old Spice told me you can actually pour water in them. I had no idea. I usually always put them in a pot, and I couldn't do that because I wanted coffee too. So pretty slick, totally works. I recommend it. Now I can have oatmeal and my coffee, and it makes me feel like a king. There goes John. I just sent Emily up there to the water. They were camping down here, and it was 0.2 to the water. There's a puddle that I guess they were trying to get water out of last night. So we directed them to the good spring. It was probably the best water I've had on trail. It was nice and cold. I'm probably carrying way too much of it, but it was so good. And it stays cold in my bladder for a while, so figured why not. I guess Monique is ahead of me. She left already, so I'll bump into her, but we are trying to go 20 miles today to a lake. That would be awesome. I think we can do it. That's the plan. There's a couple other water sources, so a lot less stress-free hiking now. We're out of survival mode, actually having fun. I mean, we had fun too, but you know what I mean. Okay, peace out. I just passed a nice not day hiker, but well, backpacker named Jenny. It's a whole different ball game. There's actually people out here now, and I know Emily, John, and Mon rolled in late, were a little loud, and got yelled at by these other backpackers because they're so loud, but they didn't know they were there. We're not used to people. It's been like 750 miles. We haven't seen anyone. So I guess we have to be on our best behavior now. Anyway, it's kind of fun to see other people out here. I'm really debating. I really would love just to push to Mammoth Lakes. It's 175 miles. The problem is I don't know if I have enough food. But if I could skip Bishop, I think it's a 13-mile trail walk, off trail. There sounds like there's a bus or something, but just feels like it would waste a couple days. I know, I think Emily and John are going to Bishop, but yeah, I'd rather just go to Mammoth, spend a zero, but we'll see. I may have to pull a Greg Ovens. He's a survival expert. He was on the show Alone, I think season 2 or 3. Real funny guy. I watch his YouTube, and he just cracks me up, but he knows a lot. I brought fishing line, I got a ski pole, I got a fishing permit. Maybe I'll just survive off the land. Or I'll just reassess what my food supply looks like when I hit near Bishop. That's my plan. See how it goes. Ooh. Interesting tree there, still alive. Bye, desert. Goodbye. I love these weird dead trees, just all twisted. Pretty cool. This is a call out to my favorite ladies at Atta Girl Ranch, Lynn and Claudia. I want to say you guys have hiked out here before, but if you haven't, you need to. It's absolutely beautiful. And for those who don't know who Lynn and Claudia are, they're these two ladies, believe in their 70s. They act like they're in their 20s. They run around with chainsaws, cutting down trees, burning debris piles for fuel load reduction, weed whacking, and they climb and hike hills every day for fun. Crazy ladies. But I love them, and thinking about you guys out here. I know you guys enjoy backpacking, so it's just wonderful out here. And hopefully, I think you guys have been out here before, but if you haven't, it's fantastic. I had a couple friends text me saying that my hair was getting in the camera, I think on day 19 or something. And I just want you guys to know that there are cliffs and man-eating bears and poisonous snakes out here. There's some real hairy situations out here. And I'm just trying to capture that vibe for you. I do it for you. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Well, I didn't see them, but those jets are sure loud. Kinda cool. I don't know who went to the trouble to stack those rocks like that. Probably giants again. Keep your eyes open for giants. I'm about 3 miles from a water source. Probably drink a liter there and refill, and maybe take a 20-minute siesta and see if I can bust up to this lake that's 8 miles further for the night. Monique and I finally caught up to her. She's been on a tear all day. Got up to her about 14 and a half miles in. We had a great water break, filled up, and then both of us just, I don't know what the deal is. We just zoomed up this 3-mile hill in an hour, like no problem. We're all fired up. I think, I could totally be wrong. I think that is Mount Whitney. And I think we're gonna make our way around. We got a couple more miles and another 15 to the ranger station or base camp, but I think that's it. But we shall see, and I could be wrong. But I'm climbing one of these mountains. We're gonna do it. We are fired up. Last night, we spent the night in Death Canyon, and I just passed Poison Meadow. Names out here aren't very welcoming, I'll tell you that. But it's sure pretty. Getting close to my destination. I may actually beat the nightfall, so I'm excited about that. Maybe I'll even catch a fish. Well, I'm still a little hesitant saying this, doing this video, but Monique said it's okay because the people out there need to know how badass we are. But she's so funny. We're badass bitches. God. But this is not to belittle anyone. There was talk was overheard that people were complaining about 8 to 10 mile water carries, and it just got me thinking. About a week ago, you know, each person got to hold the solar umbrella. It was like the talking stick. We actually use that in D&D when people get rowdy. Whoever has the talking stick has the floor, or at least the dungeon master will pay attention to them. But we were using a solar umbrella, and you know, we discussed a 40-mile water carry through the desert for about 45 minutes. Like, are we going to do it? Is there a way to do it? And so I'm just I'm not trying to belittle anyone else, because I was the same way the first week. I mean, the third day I set up my tent after 7 miles. I'm like, I need a nap. But I'm just proud of our tramley for just kicking ass and coming a long way. And yeah, we skipped that section. I also heard 2 elderly hikers got airlifted out of that section, so it may have been a good decision. But I'm just really proud of what we've accomplished so far. This meadow kind of reminds me of my dad. When we would go backpacking, he would just be content to just sit somewhere and watch the meadow. And it was amazing how much wildlife would pop up, and I think he enjoyed that. So I thought I would take a little break here. I got about an hour's worth of light and like 2.5 miles to go. I think I can make it. But yeah, it's a beautiful little meadow, and I wish I had more time just to kind of sit here and not hike. I mean, look for wildlife. But I gotta move on. Good morning, or almost good afternoon. It's like 10 o'clock, day 50. Monique and I kicked ass and we reached the lake last night right before dark. I went up there and took a quick look, and there was honestly like 20 to 25 tents up there, and we're just not used to seeing people because like this is our wilderness. But no, it was kind of neat to see people, but everyone was in bed and I didn't want to wake anyone up. So we just camped by the trail. There's Monique. Hoping that John and Emily would see us, because I was afraid they would come in late at night and try to figure out which tent was ours. It was seriously about 25 tents. Most of them have left, so we have the lake to ourselves. But we've just been taking it easy, waiting for John and Em to get here and maybe enjoy the lake, and hopefully Beaver can catch up to us. But we'd like to go 16 miles to the base of Mount Whitney today, but we'll see if that happens or not. We're just kind of taking it easy and soaking it all in. I've been carrying this for about 700 miles or whatever. Finally gonna use it. So let's see here, what do I got? Hold please. I have in this thing, oof, it's a challenge with one hand. Okay, so it is my first aid kit. I have some fishing clippers and some string. These are for my my blanket. I only have one hooked up to it, and I got some rope, which I'm actually going to use for my sea knock, so I can hang it from a tree and filter the water, so I don't have to sit here and hold it. I can just hang it from a tree and go. But I'm going to try to do some kind of fishing lure on my ski pole. I didn't see any fish this morning in the lake. Boy, that bird's loud. Quiet down. But supposedly there are some creeks with lots of trout in them coming up, and I might dabble a bit with that, especially if I'm trying to get to Mammoth Lakes with the amount of food I have. I think it'll be close. I think I'm like a day short, but there's a place called the Vermilion Resort, and if I can get a meal there, we should be good. I say we because I think Mon is thinking about trying to go to Mammoth Lakes too, so we may steal John and Emily's food since they're going to Bishop, but we'll see. We're still waiting for them. Hopefully everything's okay. I have a feeling they camped at Dutch Meadows, so we'll see. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
What lake is this called again?
Chicken Spring Lake.
Chicken Spring Lake. Here we are. I'm out here with my trekking pole, and I got a fly that Mr. Justin Bodell made, I believe. So thanks, Justin. If I don't catch a fish, I'm totally gonna blame it on you. Actually, I haven't seen any fish swimming around, so, but I heard there's some in the creek coming up. I'm gonna keep trying. I want to catch one. I bought the permit. I'm carrying the permit. I want to use the permit. Some baby grouse in here. Excuse me.
Maybe pot. Beautiful.
I know. You got your babies down there.
Man, that's an easy dinner.
I thought there was two.
There's baby.
Yeah, I thought there was two of them. Let me see one though. There's the second.
Oh, my baby.
Oh, there's three. There's another one over there. It's like,
They're so fussy and cute.
all right, got a late start today. It's 2:30. We got sucked in by the lake. I think we're only gonna go 9 miles today. There's a creek with fish, so hopefully I can use Justin's fly to better luck. And then I think the plan is to go the rest of the way to Mount Whitney, camp out, and maybe go out at night to hit the sunrise. But it's all up in the air. We're gonna see how people feel with altitude and all that, so just gonna take it kind of easy these couple days and go from there. Here we are, Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks. All right. Here comes Emily.
So I thought that was thunder, but I think it was just a jet.
I think it was thunder. We got thunder coming. I'm about 4.5 miles away from the campsite, and the way I have my pack with my bear vault, it'd probably take me half hour to get everything in my bag and waterproof. So I decided to do Operation Haul Ass and get to my campsite and set up my tent real fast. That's the plan. And Rage Against the Machine just came on, so I'm gonna huff it. Bye.
Okay, in the Sierras I got a little bit more gear. I picked up some gloves and some long pants, long underwear, bottoms, and also this black shirt. And we had to get a bear canister as it's required, and I put all kinds of cool stickers on it so it's mine. And that's about it. I also improvised this as my CNOC. I can collect water in it, I can hang it, and then I just connect it to a bottle using my Sawyer squeeze, and I can filter water. And usually I just hang it on a tree and do something else. Pretty slick. I'm at camp. There's a bunch of other campers here, which is different for us, and I'm waiting for Emily and John and Mon, who should be coming soon.
These trees.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a bunch of fish in here, but the only thing that Justin, your fly, has caught is a bush while I was heading down here. I'm gonna try to redeem myself. Hey Justin, I know it's usually fisherman's skill, but I'm gonna blame your flies. Actually, I had 5 strikes. It was kind of fun. I didn't catch anything though, but there were a couple big ones. Then the challenge would be how to cook it up in a pot. We had some ideas, so we were gonna try it, but not tonight. I think I'm done. I gotta go get some dinner and go to bed. But thanks for these flies, Justin. I'm having a good time with them, messing around. Good night, everybody.